Welcome back. Fostering Greatness is a nonprofit organization empowering foster care youth, young adults, and alumni in Western New York. And here with more details on their upcoming event are Dr. Leah and Rashida. Thanks so much for coming in today, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Well, I'll start with you, Dr. Leah. If you could tell us a little bit about your background and what led you to founding Fostering Greatness.
Well, I am also a foster care alumni, so I was in foster care from the age of 11 until 21. Once I aged out, I came back to Buffalo, New York, and I ended up becoming a kinship parent to my siblings and ended up getting them. I was 23, very young, trying to figure things out and learned how to advocate on a whole nother level just for young people who have been affected by foster care. And so throughout the years, it just evolved. And then in 2018, I was physically pregnant with my daughter and then thinking about what I could do to give back to the community in the sense of helping young people who kept reaching out. And then that's how Fostering Greatness Inc. was birthed.
Okay, all righty. Let's talk about the services that you offer and whom they're available to.
Yes, so we're a hub. Basically, we see people who have been affected by foster care, whether it is an alumni, whether it's a young person who's currently in care, whether it is a bio parent who's looking for services for their kids that they've just recently gotten back, or foster parents who have foster care youth and need services. So we just try to connect them to different things within the community. We offer mentorship and the perspective of not only myself just as an alumni, but other people who are alumni who can step in and just offer something in the gap that you usually don't get from other services. Yeah.
Let's talk about your upcoming event.
Yes. So we have one of our sponsors here, Rashida with M&T, has been a phenomenal, I want to just say, friend in this, really learning about those who have been affected by foster care. So not only do they assist us with the Luggage of Love drive, they have been there to learn about the population and seeing how they can assist not only just in the entity of the bank, but the foundation. And so I just want Rashida to say just a little bit about what they're doing. And then they did kindness kits for us. So those are toiletries, different things. So based off of what they've learned about foster care youth, from them saying their own suggestions about what they need. And so I just wanted her to say a little bit about that.
Please tell us how M&T's getting involved.
Yes.
Yeah, well, first off, thank you, Leah. You're doing incredible work in the community. And M&T just is a proud partner and sponsor and collaborator in this space. She is the genius, the muscle, and the creative here. I'm doing really, really meaningful work. At M&T, we are about focusing on what's really important to the community. And you do that by first listening. So as Leah mentioned, we have multiple opportunities to partner across a lot of different initiatives. And when you think about a bank, an M&T bank, you think about funding, right? But it's so much more than that, right? It's really showing up in spaces, and to your point, standing in the gaps. When we think about the breadth of resources that we have available, how do we bring that to the community? And so not just listening sessions and co-volunteering events. We had an opportunity to bring financial education, right? And we not only did we invite alumni and current youth into our facilities, we went to their facilities to kind of facilitate these conversations. And that's just the beginning, right? We look forward to every year partnering with Fostering Greatness. We have our biannual Community Impact Week, and so this Thursday, the Luggage of Love drive that Leah is hosting is a part of that, right? We partnership in that and bring our 8,000 Western New York employees that call Buffalo and Western New York home and invite them to participate in this event. And so, again, it's just an honor and privilege to stand in spaces and fill in the gaps that Leah thinks our organization would be a benefit.
Nice.
Yes, thank you.
Let's get into the Luggage of Love event and what people can expect.
Yes. Well, this year, for the second time, we have Ray Davis from the Buffalo Bills. He is also a foster care alumni, and he sought us out. He said he wanted to do something meaningful in the city where he was coming to play football. And so he came last year, and when I say it was a huge impact for the young people that were there, especially the males, because a lot of times it's like women driven and seeing him there. And so this year, he gave us his MVP money from the NFL. So we were able to make this happen with that too. So this year we have an abundance of things that we have for this drive. Luggage, toiletries, clothing, and he will be there. And he also had other stores donate things from Rochester, Syracuse. We've been getting calls from all over. And our other partners this year is the Buffalo Urban League. League and Western New York Foster Closet.
Okay, well, obviously you have a lot of community partnerships and support,
Yes.
but the community can also get involved and help too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we are looking for volunteers for the day of the event. We are at Northland Training Workforce Center from 10 a.m. all the way into the end of the event, a little after 8 p.m. So we're looking for people to help set up, or for those who want to come and meet some of the young people who will be there for the Luggage of Love drive, or just to come and build community. Because a lot of times I think seeing is believing here in the city of Buffalo, so just to actually see how these young people are benefiting from this event each year would be helpful. And then Ray Davis will be there, and a couple of his teammates will be there. And so who knows what extra goodies we may have in store. But we'll also have a DJ. We'll have food from TNC Catering, which is always phenomenal. People really look forward to that. And we'll have some face painting. So things for everybody there, and a couple of the agencies who provide services for the foster care community will be there too.
Amazing. It sounds like it's going to be a wonderful day of giving back. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing a little bit about your story and the great work that you're doing. And viewers, if you'd like to participate in this Luggage of Love drive to support our local foster care system, you can drop off essential items on Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Northland Workforce Training Center. That's on Northland Avenue in Buffalo. For more information on other ways you can support their mission, just visit fosteringgreatnessinc.org. Thanks again for coming in, ladies.
Thank you.